culture of talent. Here is 91.7, the voice of women, the voice of women, the voice of women. 91.7, the voice of women, the voice of women, the voice of women. 91.7 WFM 91.7.
Bielsa Queens received 6 million naira each for winning NWFL title. And well, the Tigers cruised to semi-finals of 2025 Afrobasket as they defeat Cameroon. And talking about preseason friendlies, Arsenal lose to Tottenham Hotspur. We'll talk about that right here on Your Women Radio 91.7, Nigeria's first and only radio station for women and their families. I am Miracle Phillip, and it's such a delight to be right here with you on this beautiful Friday morning. It's also a brand new month, and I must say happy new month to all of you, our sporty fans. Thank you so much for following us right here on Sports Radio 360, for trusting us to always deliver to you. Well, it is also the month that lots of actions will resume in the world of sport. Really intriguing, right? And we cannot wait. However, let me serve you with this particular gist because you should know. Talk about a week of celebrating women winning. Bielsa Queens have received 6 million naira each for winning the NWFL title. Yes, and this, of course, they received from the Bielsa State Governor, Senator Doye Diri, and Premium Trust Bank have actually announced a cash reward of 6 million naira for each player of Bielsa Queens for emerging champions of the 2024-2025 Nigeria Women's Football League. Now, Governor Diri, who made the announcement when the team and the Premiership Trophy were presented to him during the 167th State Executive Council meeting in Government House, Yenogwa, said the 26 players and the chief coach, Ogbunda White, will get a cash reward of 4 million naira each, while 8 other coaches in the team got 2 million naira each. Also, the management of the said bank also speaking on behalf of the managing director, announced the reward of 2 million naira each to the players and the technical crew. Now, the governor actually praised the players for another remarkable season in which Bielsa Queens did not lose any game. I repeat, they did not lose any game, and also they emerged the league champions for the second time in 3 years. This is beautiful because, this is a team that are not going to have to rest on their oars, especially because they are Nigeria's representatives at the WAFL B regional qualifiers in Cote d'Ivoire. All of this ahead of the CAF Women's Champions League in Morocco. And so they've got a lot of responsibility on their shoulders as far as the NWFL representation is concerned on the continental level. However, we're saying congratulations to them, really. What a week to really continue to celebrate women who are winning. It's still Sports Radio 360 on Your Women Radio 91.7, Nigeria's first and only radio station for women and their families. And when we come back, even more conversations for your listening pleasure.
WFM 91.7. Radio never sounded so cool.
It's time to celebrate those who make a difference in empowering women and families. Introducing the VOW 2025 Award. The VOW Awards honors outstanding individuals, both men and women, as well as organizations that uplift and support women and families. Nominate inspiring changemakers and trailblazers in categories like Lifetime Achievement, Woman of the Year, Gender Balance Empowering Company, Social Innovation, Family-Focused Organization, Government Agency Supporting Women and Families, Civil Society Organization Supporting Women and Families. Don't miss the chance to honor those making an impact. Nominations closes 31st August. For details on nomination, Visit our Facebook and Instagram page at WFM 917. Be part of the change. Celebrate the champions of empowerment. Hosted by the Voice of Women Empowerment Foundation.
The Women Radio membership connects you with other women traders, entrepreneurs, students, homemakers, farmers, and pensioners in the 36 states of Nigeria. As a Women Radio member, your business is promoted free on Women Radio. Win amazing goodies and you get access to our events. Download the Women Radio app today and hear your voice on radio. Register free at WFM917.com and make sure you join the Facebook Women Radio membership group. The Women Radio membership is supported by MacArthur Foundation and the Nigeria Media Innovation Program, NAMI.
The MTN Mega Billion promo is finally here. From Monday to Saturday at 7 p.m. Plenty Nigerians will stand a chance to win big. To join, just dial star 900 hash on your MTN line. Then every recharge from 100 naira or more will get you more entries and increase your chances to win. This promo lasts till the 21st of September.
Recharge today and win millions. T's and C's apply. Visit www.mtn.ng for more details.
I feel that there's some sort of lack of professionalism in this because we're talking about 100 lives.
Government has also put in place a structure to make it look like what they have in mind.
Join us on our lens of Women Radio 91.7 FM.
How do we stop crime in the society? Because at the end of the day, if a man cannot provide for his wife anymore, he looks for all that means.
We should address Nigerian problems.
We should not.
Our lens every Monday to Friday by 9:05 a.m. as women across Nigeria tackles trending issues, one honest, thought-provoking discussion at a time. Because when women speak, the world listens.
Women are simply amazing, great nurturers who spend most of their time, energy, and thought juggling life and family. Women are refreshing wells of courage and warmth. Up you, woman! Now is the time to find and identify your true self. Become the best you. Live your true purpose. Up You with Ezinne helps you begin the journey, empowers you with hope and inspiration. Tune in to Up You with Ezinne Kufre Kanem every Saturday at 4 p.m. on Women Radio WFM 91.7. Up You with Ezinne will help you stand up, speak up, shake up, soak up, skill up, and serve up. It's 4 p.m. every Saturday on Women Radio WFM 91.7. Up You with Ezinne, finding self, finding purpose.
The stories are real.
Something like this happened to me years back. I saw some messages in his phone. The lady that sent the message to him. When I told him, I said, "Come, why are you like this? Why are you doing all this?"
It's all around you.
And so when she comes up to you to tell you her schedule needs, you should be humble enough to listen. And if there's something you can do about that, you do it. Is it reading books? Is it seeing a therapist? Be open to certain things, because at the end of the day, this person is your partner. That is the bottom line of everything. My family advised him to marry the girl he has impregnated. We forced him, but he refused. But when the girl starts telling that you call her too much, then there's something fishy.
You want to share it. What people see. You're not alone. Break the silence culture. Adult Conversations. Weeknights from 8 on WFM 91.7, the voice of women.
WFM 91.7. Radio never sounded so cool.
Welcome back. This is still Sports Radio 360 on your Women Radio 91.7, Nigeria's first and only radio station for women and their families. Miracle Phillips still here with you. And yes, we are serving you with sporting updates. Let us get to talk about the Queens. Yes. The ones who are rocking the world of basketball with style and class, and with grit and skill. And yes, we're talking about Nigeria's the Tigress. So what are they doing? They are actually doing signs and wonders. Something that is not off from what they usually would do. But hey, we're all out for the win and we are supporting them right here on Women Radio 91.7. You know, the conversations have all been around the 2025 Afrobasket. Well, let me let you know that if we're keeping tabs with what went down yesterday night, it was in the Tigress' favor because they crushed Cameroon to set up a semi-final clash with Senegal. Yes, the reigning champions, the Tigers, have booked their place in the semi-finals of the 2025 FIBA Women's Afrobasket. This is after a commanding 83-47 victory over Cameroon in Abidjan. Yes, as of yesterday, that dominant performance, of course, is still saying that, you know what, we fit do this thing again, we fit collect this title, we fit win this thing, because right now we're going to have to face off with Senegal, and you know what, it is actually going to be today, August 1st, no breathing space, we go all out. And then there's going to be the second semi-final as well, and that's going to be Mali squaring off against South Sudan, with both teams seeking for a historic breakthrough in the final. But here's what you should also know. Well, the semi-finalists of the 2025 FIBA Women's Afrobasket, Mali, Nigeria, Senegal, and South Sudan, have officially qualified for the 2026 FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup qualifying tournament. Big win for them. Well, despite strong early performances, group winners like Uganda and Cote d'Ivoire unfortunately were eliminated in the quarterfinals and missed out on the qualification. Meanwhile, Senegal, Group C runners-up, and South Sudan, who finished bottom of Group B, defied all the odds to advance to the Final Four, and with it have earned their place in the global qualifier. So these four teams now, they're going to join 20 other national sides at the World Cup qualifying tournament in March 2026, and these four tournaments, each featuring 6 teams, will determine the final 16 nations that will compete at the FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup in Germany later that year. So it's a lot to look out for. And yes, we at Women Radio, so proud of the Tigress. You know what? I need you to breathe, to feel the entire tension that erupted while our the Tigress were advancing against their opponent as yesterday. So maybe you're like, Miracle, I didn't watch it. Let me get you into that atmosphere right here on your Women Radio 91.7.
That's some chemistry. Yeah, they find some chemistry on that cut. Trying to run down screen action. Okonkwo, strong move and powers it in. What a move from Amy Okonkwo as she leads the way. That's so cool. Now, push in. That is perfect. Once they run the recovery. Trying to get the ball out in transition. The leg. Passing lane. McCauley gets by the trap, and that is fantastic work by McCauley. Thomas crosses, pass to Fancamp. That is fantastic play by Cameroon. Great pass for Jessica Thomas to see her teammate. Abukamara shot is superb. Not the play that the coach wanted, but they have another possession. They have numbers as well. Balogun hanging in the air, and a little Okonkwo quickly into the path of Kanu. 2 more. And that's Nigerian basketball, everybody. Ball trying to be saved by Okoro McCauley. Restores our balance. The jab inside. That is supreme finishing. McCauley here. Shot short. Trying to save it back. Inabosi again on the run. Trying the same thing. Gets the same. Have been struggling to find the bucket. There's a pass through the corner. Relish cherish these minutes. Drop pass is fantastic. Okoro shot. And a Busi pass to the cutter. And there is another piece of
Nicole Enabusi sees her teammate cut to the basket and gets fouled. In this quarterfinal.
Oroka is going to fire off the last shot for the Tigers. That one falls in. That's the exclamation mark. Her first 3 points in the tournament in 2025. Kipo shoots the last shot, and that is going to be it. The D Tigers, they advance to the semifinals on the back of an 83-47 win. So there will be no history for Cameroon today. The Tigers, they improved their tournament record to 27
Well, honey, congratulations to them. Yeah, our ladies doing what they know how to do best. And you know what? Some people have started asking the question of, come on, if these ladies win this title, is the president going to, show the girl some love? Well, let's wait for that to happen first and get to see. But yeah, it is still your Women Radio 91.7, Nigeria's first and only radio station for women and their families. What a season of women winning. And yes, we are rooting for our guys as well. Yes, we are, because we get to follow up on what is also going down as far as the 2025 Afrobasket Championship is concerned. Now, as preparations for the 2025 Afrobasket Championship is gathering momentum, the Nigeria Basketball Federation has confirmed that interim coach Mohamed Abdurrahman will continue at the helms of the Tigers. So the national team, they had already began their training earlier this week following the release of the preliminary roster for the Continental Tournament. And in that announcement, the Federation made this known. Abdurrahman had actually successfully guided the Tigers through to the qualifiers, and he has been praised for his dedication and effort in securing the team's place at the competition. So let's see what more stuff is made of, especially as the time draws closer for the Tigers to show what stuff they are also made of. Well, don't forget that you also can be part of the program. The phone lines are 07000 917 917 or 9155 917 917. Those are the lines for you to get to reach us this morning. You can also send us a text message or a WhatsApp message to 08155 917 917 or 703 175 6537. Let's talk about the 2024 African Nations Championship. But before that, let me take this call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. What's your name and where are you calling from?
This is Obino calling from Mabugo.
You're welcome, Obino.
I want to comment on the morning that we give it to Super Guns.
Okay, go ahead.
Now, do you know that morning campaign, the salary of about $15,000? That morning campaign, the salary of about over 28,000 teachers. That's the money to pay the salary of over 60,000 policemen. And this money was just given to one person. Or let me say group of people. Now I want to ask, Tigers, are you aware that they haven't lost any games since 2010? And then their fifth, if they carry, which I know that they will carry this cup, it will be their fifth consecutive cup, at least. Now the question is, how much are they going to give them? Or did they pack everything and give to Star Falcons without having anything to give to for the Flying Eagles. Maybe not Tottenham because I know that they are not going anywhere. What I'm saying is that they have to reconsider.
Okay. So are you saying Obino, that the president has to reconsider and come out and reduce the amount that was declared that will be given to the Super Falcons? Is that what you're saying?
No, he can't. No, he can't collect the money back. All he has to do is to each other outside, pay them their salaries. There's nothing else. No money. This one. Pay each other salary. Pay them their salary. Policemen, pay their salaries. You don't have to give them excuse again.
All right. Thank you so much, Obino, for calling this morning. And yes, your thoughts on the money that has been received or has been gifted to the Super Falcons. That has raised a lot of conversations, really. While there have been celebrations in some quarters, some other quarters are like, hello, that money was too much. Too much. Former players even coming out to say, hey, but we did this 4 times in a row and you didn't give us anything. So it's not fair. It's not fair. And then other sectors as well. The conversation will still go on. And it's also left up to the government to ensure that they clear up the conversations, the doubts, the questions on the minds of Nigerians, and ensure that every sector, every part of the sport still feels the brunt of being appreciated for the great work that they put in. All right. So I was talking about Chan, the 2024 Chan, all is said and running. Yeah, the Super Eagles B team getting set to represent us in this tournament, and they had their second preparatory friendly encounter against Zanzibar. Now, here's what happened yesterday. That clash ended goalless. Oh yeah, it ended in a stalemate. It's the second of the 2-match program that was arranged to put the Super Eagles B team in competition mode because, hey, the 8th African Nations Championship is kicking off on Saturday. Well, yeah. So Anas Yusuf of Nasarawa United and Adedayo Olamilekon of Remo Stars had given the Eagles, I meant to say, a 2-goal lead at the break before the hosts rallied back to share the spoils. So yes, it did end on a stalemate for these two teams. And of course, we know that Nigeria's first match of the competition is going to be a clash with cup holders Senegal at Zanzibar's 15,000 capacity Amman Stadium. And they're also going to confront Sudan in their second match of the group phase, also at the Amman Stadium on Tuesday, 12th August, before concluding their Group D campaign against Congo at the Benjamin Kappa Stadium in Dar es Salaam. That's going to be on Tuesday, 19th August. So it's going to be 4 weeks of plenty of action, and the 19-nation finals have encamped 5 teams in Groups A, B, and C. Let's look forward to how this will pan out. Of course, I'll be here to serve you with the details right here on your Women Radio 91.7. Well, it is 24 minutes already. Let's get to talk right here on your Women Radio 91.7. Many conversations have been making the rounds around the preseason friendlies. Yeah. Where is your team right now? What's been popping? What's popping? Okay, let me start first with, what happened on Wednesday. It was Manchester United who went up against Bournemouth. And, well, they made it 2 wins out of 2 with a 4-1 victory over Bournemouth in the Premier League Summer Series preseason tournament in Chicago. There were goals from Rasmus Højlund, Patrick Dogu, Amad Diallo, and teenager Ethan Williams sealing that encouraging result for Ruben Amorim's side. Even though it was a rainy day. Well, United had actually opened their tour with a 2-1 victory over West Ham on Saturday. And for them, this one is, hey, we're putting this in control and we're doing what we know how to do best. But what happened with Arsenal? Arsenal went up against Tottenham Hotspur, and that game was one that lots of people were watching, some people not watching, some people like, Miracle, I beg, leave that scene. It's still the season has not started yet. We are still gearing up. And some people saying, Miracle, all this one that other people are saying, What has the new signings done? I mean, let them begin to show workings already. Well, hey, that game against Arsenal and Tottenham Hotspur ended 1-0 victory to Tottenham Hotspur. That's what I mean. Papa Sarr's stunning halfway line goal gave Tottenham Hotspur that 1-0 preseason friendly win over North London rivals Arsenal. All of this went down in Hong Kong. It was Sarr who robbed Miles Lewis Kelly, who Arsenal felt had been fouled by Richarlison in midfield before firing out outrageous long-range low just inside Arsenal's half over a stranded David Raya to finally score with Spurs' only shot on target of the game in the 45th minute. Well, some people say miracle. Leave that scene. No, leave that scene. And Arsenal's boss, Mikel Arteta, came out to say, you know what? I'm really happy to have them here. I think they're going to add a lot of value. You see straight away the energy, the quality they're going to bring. It was a short one, but at least that one is over now. And when they play against Villarreal now, I'm sure it will be different. Still Sports Radio 360 on your Women Radio 91.7, and this is where I get to wrap it all up. But hey, I'll always remind you to catch up on action in the course of the weekend. Not your regular action in the sense of football action, but Nigeria's the Tigers are going up against Senegal today, and you don't want to miss it. Keep tabs with it, follow up, and please support our women because we at Women Radio 91.7 we're all out for pushing the cause of women agenda, but we care about our men too. Coming up at 7:30 will be the newspaper review, and that will run all the way till 8:25. I am Miracle Phillip, always advising you to stay sporty, stay good, and stay tuned. Good morning.
Turn your magic on. Let me see it say everything you want to dream of.